This week on CountryMusicJunkies.com, we have the wonderful and talented rising country music recording artist, Mandy Gawley. Mandy, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're crazy busy with the launch of your new video and single. Thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us about what's going on right now. What is causing your life to be so crazy busy?
Oh my gosh, it's a whirlwind. We have just released my debut music video for a song called Let It Go from my album Life So Sweet, and it has taken on a life of its own. It's been pretty amazing to see the response to it. It's my first time ever releasing a video out into the world, and I am just getting bombarded with emails and Facebook and Twitter and text messages, and people are responding very well to it, so it's been pretty great.
Well, that is awesome, and that was only a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah, just 2 days ago, actually.
Wow.
At the premiere, yeah.
And where did that premiere?
It premiered on GMC. It's formerly the Gospel Music Channel.
Right.
And they have over 50 million watchers to their network, and it's a national network here in the United States. And they premiered it in their Uplifting Country block.
Oh, that is phenomenal.
It was right alongside Taylor Swift and Reba McEntire and Colin Ray at Sugarland.
Wow, that must be quite an honor.
Oh, huge. I mean, for someone like me, I'm an independent recording artist. I wrote these songs with a great co-writer, recorded this album on my own, no label, no agent, no manager, doing it all on my own. And to actually have gone out, recorded this video, and now to have this response from a network to come out and put it right up there with all of its greats. I mean, all of my mentors. It's a pretty surreal feeling.
That's great. Now, Mandy, take us back to your life before the launch of the music video, before the album, to your career at its infancy.
Well, I've always been a performer. I mean, from the time I was little, that's just always what I've done. And I have chased that dream one way or another throughout my whole life. I mean, I've done a lot of different music. I think I spent most of my childhood and early teenager years and all that trying to fit into a mold. And I had the type of voice that I could sound like anyone. So I would go on auditions and did a lot of musical theater and did bands and everything from weddings, funerals, parties, everything. And it wasn't until I became a mom and a wife that I really felt like I had something to say and lessons that I wanted to pass on to my children. So I started writing my own stuff. And that's where this album, Life So Sweet, was born out of. It was just something I wanted to do for my kids to hold on to. And little did I know that the response to it would be so great and resonate with so many people. And that's just sort of what's led us here today.
Now tell us about Life So Sweet, your debut album. One of the songs, of course, you mentioned earlier on is Let It Go. What else can we find on that album?
The album is full of songs. Like I said, it's life lessons, things that I've learned. I've had a lot of experiences, I think, at this point in my life, becoming, a wife and a mom. And, I'm not a teenager. I've lived some life. And I think there's a taste of everything. I think people categorize it as pop country, but I think you'll find songs on there that will touch your heart. You'll find songs like Little Things, and that's a song that I wrote about just really appreciating life and the little things along the way that make life really sweet. And, that's something that I found when I had kids. Life got so quick and just wanting to pay attention to everyday life. There's also another song on there called Biscuits and Chicken, which is a little more fun, a little more attitude that we really have gotten a great response to, and it's a little more funky, a little more of an upbeat song that's been great. So I think you'll find a mix of things, but always a positive message, inspirational message, stuff that you can listen to with the kids and feel really good about.
Well, that is great. Now, as a songwriter, does all of your inspiration come from your family?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've always been a performer, and I think once I had kids and a husband, that's where I found my inspiration in them, wanting to teach them to follow your dreams and to go after no matter what it is that you want to do, and just to be an example of that for them has been really important to me.
And it seems like you've done just that. Now, this year you were nominated for Georgia's Music Artist of the Year.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, too. I mean, that was something that came out of the blue that I had no idea. Someone in the industry has to nominate you, and I don't even know how that happened, but that was a pretty cool nomination.
Now, what can we expect to see from you kind of on a going forward basis? You have the album out. If people want to check that out, are you going to record a couple more music videos? What can we expect?
You know, this has been really a great year, just releasing this record and following what comes along with it. I've got new material that I'm working on. I would really love to be getting out and touring. We're working on more music videos. We're contacted by an author that has a book out that's a bestseller that we're going to be writing a song to go along with her book. So
oh, no way!
Awesome. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And again, you know, another message that's very inspirational and uplifting. So to be able to be a part of that, and as long as people want to hear my music and respond so well to it and want to be, you know, keep getting new stuff from me, I'll keep recording it and I'll keep putting it out there. So I just appreciate so much the fans and the people that have responded. Every message that I get, I see personally and try to respond. And, you know, like I said, as an independent artist, just out here trying to do this on my own and get it straight to people that want to hear it. It's great to get that feedback, and I really appreciate it so much.
Now, Mandy, if people want to buy your album, check out your music, check out more about you, where can they do that?
Sure, they can go to my website, which is www.mandygawley.com, and that's Mandygawley.com, and we're also on iTunes.
Awesome. And then you're also in the kind of social media world as well. Do you want to give us your Twitter handle as well?
Sure, absolutely. That's just Mandy Gawley, Mandygawley, and our Facebook page is Mandy Gawley Music.
Well, Mandy, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it, and we look forward to hearing what's going on with you in the future.
Thank you so much.